Welcome, everyone, and thank you for joining. Whispers from the Portal is a series of free experiences, lessons, activations, and meditations designed to give you a glimpse of what to expect from the initiation Portal to Purpose. Today, we'll be diving into the science of manifestation. I promise it's not just about hopes and prayers. But before we get into it, let's take a full deep breath to just arrive here now. Maybe even bounce a little or shake or brush the day off. And make sure you have everything you need to just be here. Water, pen and paper, journal. And we'll get into it. I'm Ashley, but my friends call me Roo, a name that enabled me to choose a path more in alignment with my soul calling. I traded blueprints and oil fields for something far more compelling: human transformation. I'm a Vita Certified trauma-informed sex, love, and relationship coach. I specialize in life transitions, men's sexuality, tantric sex, somatic trauma processing, and energy healing. I support people while they navigate their darkest, most uncomfortable spaces. I'm an engineer turned creative healer who stopped ignoring the whisper, stopped living for everyone else, and chose the path that I came here for. And now I help others do the same. We have a team of 3. Kim over here is a seasoned wellness professional devoted to the sacred work of wholeness. Rooted in lived experience and Kundalini yoga, Kim invites others into deep self-inquiry and alignment with purpose. She's also the driver of this program and was the one who invited me and encouraged me/us to create it. And then we have Susie. She's not only a certified Sonic Breathwork Facilitator, inspired to support the awakening of others through the transformative power of breath and meditation, she's also my mom. We've gone through so much together, and we've seen what our personal work does for our relationship too. Together, we have created the Initiation Portal to Purpose. It's a community, a program for women to feel empowered to walk their unique, authentic, purpose-driven path. It's a 3-month container that includes 8 online live sessions and a 5-day all-inclusive luxury retreat where you can slow down and connect with depth and presence. Okay, let's get into it. The science of manifestation consists of 4 pillars. I'll go over each of them, and at the end of all of this, I will guide you through a meditation to put all of this information in action. I promise this is not woo-woo. This is science meeting the soul. So the 4 pillars we'll go over is confirmation bias, expansion, nervous system alignment, subconscious reprogramming, and quantum energy. Start with confirmation bias. Your brain is wired to prove you right. We have a filter called the reticular activating system. For example, it's the thing that points out your car, like when you get a new car, it's the thing that has you seeing your new car everywhere else. Manifestation works in the same way. Your beliefs create your filter. The filter decides what becomes visible, what grows in your world. And then we have our belief system, or our belief loop. We have our belief, attention, evidence. So our confirmation bias proves that our beliefs are true. Then we see the evidence that reinforces that belief, which puts us in a belief loop. And over time, as that happens, we design or develop these ruts in our neural network. And these ruts are what sort of runs our ego. It's like, I experienced this, I believe this, and this is the outcome. And so we kind of stop thinking about it and we start to run on autopilot. And so for a moment, maybe just consider, similar to how driving might be in your autopilot system, take a moment to think about what loop is currently running in your background for, I don't know, thoughts around money, love, success. Just take a moment, a couple breaths, think about what loops you're currently running. And so, in order to expand your confirmation bias, in order to expand your ego, your neural networks, you need a pattern disruption. This is not toxic positivity. This is strategic belief. When we give our system more options, more belief systems, it becomes easier to jump over, to leave our old outdated belief. And so you might have something in your system that's telling you that you're not enough. If you start to work on the belief that maybe you are enough, or maybe even I am more than enough, you'll start to see the ways in which that is true. But it isn't just enough to say it or to think it. Your body needs to get online as well. Your nervous system is the gatekeeper to manifestation. When your body is in survival mode, that fight, flight, freeze, even fawn, you can't receive. You can't create. So your subconscious really doesn't speak in affirmations while they help, and you can tell yourself things in order to get to a belief. It really speaks, your nervous system really speaks in sensation. So your body must feel safe to hold a new belief system, to have abundance land. And in order to connect with safety, it's, I think, valuable to speak to the polyvagal theory. It speaks to the vagal nerve that runs all the way down and through your body. And when we are under stress, it tightens and we get into that parasympathetic space. The sympathetic nervous system, where that's in that fight or flight, and we contract. When we're in the parasympathetic, in that safety state, that nerve softens and your body also softens. That's where expansion lives. When you're regulated, you make aligned decisions. When you make aligned decisions, you attract aligned people. Your energy field becomes magnetic. You become more online. And in contrast, when you're in dysregulation, it might look like forcing or effort or self-sabotage. So maybe taking that in for a moment, can just take a breath and notice what it's like to go from hearing about dysregulation to choosing regulation. And these just aren't, regulation practices like I've shown here. Humming, shaking, baths, walking in nature, yoga, breath work, meditation, community. These things that engage you into your softness, into your sense of safety, into your sense of connection. And I want to point out too that for men and their regulation, they have a tendency to need their dopamine. So they need to check off tasks, they need to feel accomplished. They're finding now for women that we need our oxytocin. So that comes in the form of soothing, slowing down, taking time to rest and be gentle, being even sweet to your own skin. And these aren't just wellness tips, they're your manifestation prep work. What you do to prepare your body, to soften your body, to love on your system, to give your system a sense of safety is important when you're moving towards expansion, when you're calling in more. So now let's get a little bit deeper into the subconscious. And I want to just take a note that some of this, in the way that it's offered, might be kind of a little unsettling. It might feel like, where am I supposed to look and how am I supposed to read? It's meant to sort of stir things up a little bit. Because 95% of your life runs on autopilot. They've found that by age 7, most of our core subconscious programs are installed. So that means that your autopilot is being driven by a 7-year-old. So oftentimes what we find is that the 7-year-old that's running the show is running the show based on wanting to protect, not recognizing that you're full grown, you've experienced a lot of life. So maybe just take a moment now to reflect. Reflect on any old stories that might be keeping you stuck. Maybe it looks like self-sabotage right before a breakthrough. Repeating the same relationship pattern. Or saying that you want something and then doing the opposite. This isn't a character flaw. It's a program. And programs can be updated. The only constant in our world is change. In our existence is change. Nothing stays the same. And that includes your brain. We have neuroplasticity, meaning that our brains can change. They can certainly deteriorate, but they can absolutely repair, redesign, reorganize. When we're in windows of theta state, so in hypnosis, meditation, sleep, we can retrain. Also, when we work with repetition, emotion with imagery, like these are keys to accessing the subconscious. And so this is why meditation and visualization and embodied affirmations work when done correctly. And this leads us to energy and the quantum field and our quantum truth. I think we can all agree that everything is energy, because all matter is made up of atoms, which is mostly space, and the matter is developed when the vibration of the atoms slows down. So as atoms speed up, there's more space. So more density is just a slower vibration. And quantum physics shows us that reality is not fixed. It responds to the observer. You are not separate from what you're calling in. Your energy and your state is literally part of the equation. The hustle, the force, impedes the flow. Strategy without energy alignment is just exhausting. Aligned action is what we need, and aligned vision. And so when a woman can understand this power that she has and the science behind that power, nothing can stop you. Your energy is your strategy. So let's dive in. Let's activate what you just learned. We're going to jump into a meditation. So allow yourself to get comfortable and relax. Everything we've talked about, the nervous system, the confirmation bias, subconscious quantum field, we're about to use all of it. Let me get a little music going while you settle down and settle in. Allow your body to get comfortable, and if at any point you need to move or shift, you have permission. This is a practice of calling in what's already yours. Use your breath and your sounds to invite more relaxation into your body. Use your breath as your anchor, holding you, connected to this moment. Letting all other thoughts of the future and the past drift away. Your thoughts pass without judgment as you continue to bring your awareness and attention back to your breath. The anchor of your inhale and your exhale. Notice how your body responds to your breath. The sensations that you experience in your nostrils, in your throat. Notice how your clothes shift with the rise and fall of your chest. Feel the rise and the fall of your shoulders and the billowing of your belly. Feel the weight of your body on your chair. And maybe even intentionally let yourself sink a little deeper. Relax a little bit more. Support of your chair. Let yourself connect with the sensations, the feelings of being supported. Maybe even now allowing yourself to go to the times when you've felt most supported in your life. Breathe into that sensation of support. Maybe it's centered in your seat and you can breathe into it in such a way that it grows through your body. The sensation of support reaches up through your body into your heart space. In your body with your breath, maybe reaching up now to your shoulders, muscle and a skill that can take practice and can grow, but maybe you can even try to reach all the way up, support all the way up through the entirety of your body, feeling the sensation of support, the experience of being supported from the top of your head all the way down to your toes. All the support you needed, what would you call into your life? What is it that you desire most? No longer in survival mode, what is it that you desire? What would you call into your life? What do you want in your life? And now see yourself having that. Maybe you can't see it, but just get a sense for it. And if you can't see it or get a sense for it, just think about what it would look like for you to have your desire fulfilled. See yourself in your environment. Are you outside? Are you inside? Yourself and who you're with. See the expression on your face. The expression of others. And then, as if watching a movie of your dreams, your desires come to fruition, listen. What are the sounds of your environment? And if you can't hear it, just think about it. What would they be? What do you sound like? What are you saying? And what are others saying to you? Fill in the details. Keep filling in the details now as if you were to jump into that scene. No longer the witness, but now embodying what it feels like, what it is to experience your desire come to fruition. What's the weather? How do your clothes feel on your body? How are you connecting with your environment, with the people that you're with? How does it feel in and on your physical body? How does it feel in your emotional body? What's it like in your mental body? Your energetic body? Your spiritual body? What's it like to have your desires come true? And then make it so real you can taste it. What can you imagine tasting? And take a deep breath. What could you imagine smelling? Let this vision, this belief of what is possible for you, feel real. And breathe into this vision, maybe with a bit more vitality and vigor. Plant and embed this vision, this belief deeper into your system. As if to root and anchor this into your system. As if to grow this possibility throughout your body. Stay with this vision. Stay with this belief and possibility for yourself. Stay with your sense of safety and support. But allow your doubt to rise. Allow your conditionings and stories and old programs to rise. And simply acknowledge and choose to reconnect with this new updated belief of what's possible for you. Make the choice to, even with the old programming, to reconnect with this updated belief of what is possible for you. Keep practicing your power of choice. Keep breathing. Keep connecting with your sense of safety. Keep connecting with your vision, your new belief of what's possible for you. Keep choosing to let go and move forward from those old stories, those old programming. Keep choosing to update your belief system. Keep connecting with your vision, your belief, your possibility. And allow it to gently fade away, returning your attention and your awareness on your breath. And how it feels in your body to breathe. As if to seal that vision into your system with your breath as you return back home to your body. The invitation now is to bring your hands together and then rub them together with friction, letting them get faster, building up heat, building your pace. And then take a moment to just pause and feel the energy between your hands. And then bring your hands up over your eyes, feeling the warmth of your hands on your eyelids. And as you return back into this space together, you can slowly melt your hands down your face to wherever they land comfortably. And welcome back. I would love to hear how that was for you. If you have any questions or any thoughts to share, you can share it in the chat, or you can unmute yourself and speak directly. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. If you want to learn more about us, to stay connected with us, you can find us on Instagram at The Initiation P2P. You can find our group on Facebook, The Initiation Portal to Purpose, or you can find our website at www.theinitiation.us. Thank you for joining. Hope to see you soon.